I am honored to represent the class of 2020, a special, strong, and supportive group of students. Today, we celebrate what we've accomplished at Northwestern. Many of us have had a countdown to this day for months, if not years. It is such a special moment to soak in. But we wouldn't be here today if not for the existence of the concept of place in our lives. Let's take a moment to understand this idea. Place is the set of people, experiences, and memories that transform any physical environment. Let's go back a few years and remember the place Northwestern was to us. The first time walking to Allison for dinner, hoping to make some new friends. The first day of class looking for a map of text, trying to figure out if you're the only one who thinks it's a maze. The first time calling our campus home. Place doesn't stay the same though. It is dynamic and molds to our experiences. Let's look at the place Northwestern has become for us. The last time going for a sunrise run by the Lakeville. The last time chanting the fight song as the women's basketball team became Big Ten champs. The last time meeting up with your favorite people at Norbuck. Although a place seems so vivid to us, it isn't tangible. It exists in our minds and lives in our hearts. Like our sexuality, our race, or other aspects of our identity, place matters because of how it fits in to us. Today, we have to recognize that it isn't grass underneath our feet at Ryan Field that would have made this moment special. It isn't the royal purple robes, tassels hanging from our caps, or even the diplomas we tirelessly toiled for. Our memories of who we were and who we've become at Northwestern, our concepts of place are important because we are important. Graduation today is indeed an important day for all of us. But what's most special is the unique value that it holds for our families. For some, a degree follows many generations of proud graduates. But for others, graduating is a beautiful first for the family. Whatever the situation may be, we all have support structures that created a caring place for us. We had parents, step-parents, or guardians who were nurturing as we grew up. An elementary teacher who told us we had the potential to change the world. Or a professor who predicted we would beat the odds. A partner who held us during a panic attack. Or a friend who stayed on the phone through an existential crisis. We are all Northwestern graduates today because of someone, because of every one of those people. And it is so important for us to reciprocate this by creating a positive place for those around us. Creating place for others includes embracing differences, because we all come from different places. I have a paralyzed nerve and grew up enduring overwhelming questions every time I met someone new. My dad immigrated to the States with only $20 and lodged in a stranger's house until he could find work. And one of my friends here is a cancer survivor and one of the strongest athletes I have ever met. And it is incredibly special that all of us from different places, different walks of life, can together celebrate our achievements today. Our minds will always analyze the stories we see, hear, and feel, hoping to make sense of the world. But we only have a true shot at understanding that world by allowing thousands of stories and thousands of perspectives to exist. Because on my own, I may be brave. You may be powerful. I may be meticulous. You reflective. I artistic. You athletic. But together, we, class of 2020, sharing this moment as Northwestern graduates, we are stronger together than we could have ever imagined as individuals. Over our time here, we have created place for one another. We have experienced the truest sense of belonging. And we have been empowered to agree with one another, to disagree, and to advocate with great momentum. This has allowed us to pursue thoughtful initiatives with university faculty, from bolstering academic peer support to advocating for our beloved dining hall staff. Creating place for others is a wonderful feat to accomplish, but equally important is creating place for ourselves. I have certainly had moments when I felt lost over these years, but even then, my time at Northwestern has taught me the value in chasing my own happiness and seeking support from my community when it started to slip away. Our foremost goal is not to juggle wearing as many hats as we possibly can. It is to pursue and to protect the excitement and passion that lights our worlds up. By definition, to commence is not to end, but of course, to begin. But this is understandably challenging for us to process. The difficulties we face today, from systemic racism to a global pandemic, can feel like a terrifying finale. Class of 2020, let it be clear that the trepidation underlying this moment doesn't take away any of the merit, value, or honor in graduating from Northwestern. In fact, the inequities and injustices we see today emphasize why each and every one of us are more important now than ever before in emerging not only as graduates, but as leaders. This trying time is not a finish line, but a golden opportunity to recognize our privilege and advocate as allies for our Black peers, to strengthen our communities during the age of COVID-19, to create place for each other, to create place for ourselves. But amidst this opportunity to create new places, let us not forget the places we have been. Let us not forget the spirit, joy, and purple pride that has filled our Northwestern journey. Because once a wildcat, always a wildcat. And like wildcats, we will continue to scale mountains. We will continue to face our greatest fears with courage. And most importantly, we will continue to make swift strides to our next adventures. Congratulations, class of 2020!